This is going to be an in-depth look at the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses after, I believe I ordered these in November, so maybe like 7 months. What is that? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So yeah, we're coming up on 7 months with the Ray-Ban Metas, and I have two pairs. I have the transition lenses, which you see right here, and then I also have the polarized lenses. I'm going to just talk about how I use these, why I bought two pairs, my overall take on these glasses, should you get them, and most importantly, what are they doing in the updates, things I hate. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing, I ordered two pairs because the transition lenses, I mainly use these to shoot reviews. As you can see right now, I can shoot a review and have full use of my hands, which was super important with me when it comes to shooting high quality reviews. Now, I bought the transition lenses because I was under the impression that the transition lenses would change colors. I'm thinking that if I'm in a car like I am right now and the sun's shining in, that the lenses were going to change. As you can see, they're still see-through. And on Reddit one day, I found out that the transition lenses don't change in the car because there's a UV protection film or something on the windshield which prevents UV rays from coming through the windshield, which is what causes the lens to change. So after finding that out and then coming to the conclusion that they don't really change that fast when you're out in the sun, I decided I was going to get me a pair of the polarized lenses because I did want a pair of sunglasses that I can wear on a regular basis. I wear the transition lenses the most because I use these to record content in the house. Also, if I walk outside or something real quick, I just keep the transition lenses on. And yeah, I love them. I love the transition lenses. And if I do end up leaving and going outside, at some point they do turn into a darker shade. So it just makes life a little easier to have a pair of glasses that I can wear inside and outside. And also, if I wanted to shoot a video inside, I didn't want to be the guy who was inside with sunglasses. So yeah, that's ultimately why I have two pairs. Now, looking at these, you see that I have these weird things on the, I don't know what this is called, but on this part of the sunglasses. What that is, it's a silicone grip that goes around your ear. And you probably can't see it, but it basically fits on the back of your ear. Now, when I first got these glasses, especially the transition lenses, I had an issue with them falling down on my face. So as I would wear them throughout the day, they would slide down my nose, and I absolutely hated it. It almost made me return them. And then I tried some nose pads that they work for a little bit, but they weren't that great. And then one day on Reddit, I saw a young lady who said that these ear hooks, she used them on regular sunglasses, and she said that these ear hooks were a game changer when it comes to wearing sunglasses. So I went ahead and ordered a pack of them, and they came like 20 some in a pack, I believe. It was a lot. And these have been a total game changer for these sunglasses. Like now I have these glasses on and I forget that I have them on. Whereas before I would just continuously have to push them up on my face. It just got to the point where it was really irritating for me to wear them. And yeah, this ear hook is a must-have if you feel your glasses are sliding off or moving at all. Now, I will say putting the glasses on with these hooks can be challenging. So let's say if I have a hat on and you need to put these on, it kind of becomes a challenge because now you have to slide it under. I don't know if you can see that, but I have to slide it under the hat. So what I tend to do is I take the hat off and then fit them over my ears, and then I'm able to get the glasses on, and then I put my hat on. So they do make a few things a little challenging when putting them on, but one thing I will say is to make sure you don't pull too much tension when you're pushing up the silicone flaps over your ears, because I do feel like sometimes I could break the arms of these glasses. So yeah, I'm like super delicate when I am putting them on. But yeah, these are a must-have for these glasses. Now, something I absolutely hate about these glasses is the battery life. The battery life is not that great. If you're recording a lot, they may last about 1 to 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. But yeah, if you're shooting a ton of videos, and keep in mind you can shoot between 1 and 3 minute videos. You can't go over 3 minutes. I heard that you can live stream. Personally, I've never done it. I don't have a reason to or need to. So yeah, I don't live stream with these on. But yeah, I use these to record videos, and yeah, I've watched the battery life go down tremendously. Like right now, I mean, I'll check them after I shoot these videos, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be at like probably 20% when I finish shooting these videos. Going to be shooting quite a few reviews, but yeah, they last about 1 to 2 hours. Now, listening to music, they're pretty good. I've gone to work and I was able to listen to them for quite a few hours. And if you're just wearing them throughout the day and listening to videos, they're really convenient when you're in like a restaurant or something and you want to listen to music or videos, but at the same time you don't want to have earphones in. So yeah, these are really convenient because the sound quality is amazing. It's like almost like surround sound around your head. So yeah, the sound quality is phenomenal with these glasses. I still don't understand how they work. I guess it comes from right here. I'm not sure, but the sound quality for phone calls is iffy. When I first got them, they were really good. I was talking to my wife and she said the sound quality was really good. But as of lately, I'll answer a call on these and she'll say that she can't really hear me or the sound's muffled. So that may be something to do with the mics. I believe the mic is up here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I'm probably going to research it soon. It hasn't been on the top of my priority list. But overall, I like the quality. I don't really have too many complaints about it. It's just the battery life is my biggest complaint. Now, these do use a USB-C charging cable. Now, I have a magnetic charging thing on here, so just disregard that. It uses a regular USB-C charging cable that you charge up the case. And I don't know the specifics on how many times the case will charge the glasses, but they charge them up pretty fast. And you can see when it's green, I think that means they're fully charged. If there's yellow, if it flashes like yellow, it means that they're charging up. But yeah, I try to keep the case with me because these aren't the glasses that you just want to set on top of a table or something. So I kind of keep the case with me. Keep in mind, this is somewhat of a bulky case, and I guess it's reinforced because you can feel like I've not sat on it, but kind of laid on it a little bit. But this case is reinforced so that you can't like break the glasses inside of it. Almost feels like it's steel toe, like a pair of steel toe boots. But yeah, the case is really sturdy, and it'll definitely protect your glasses. Like, you're not going to just push in here and break it. So that's not something you really have to worry about. They've done a really good job with these. One thing I do love as of recently is the updates that they've been doing with the Meta. Now, when I first got these glasses, I was not using the Meta feature. I was not a fan of it because I'm so used to OpenAI and ChatGPT. But as of recently, I've started leaving it on because I do like the ability to tell Meta to take a photo or take a video. And there's also the option to, if I see something that I don't understand, I can just ask it real quick, hey, what is this? And it'll take a picture and it'll analyze it. Another feature that I like, I was able to send a text message with the Meta AI. And before, it would only allow me to send them via WhatsApp and I think Facebook Messenger, which I don't use. But recently they had an update where you can send a text message. So that's pretty cool. I haven't really used it too much because I tried to send a voice message, and that voice message, it just got me stuck in a loop of continuously trying to send that message. So I just ended up taking the glasses off and putting them in the case because I didn't know what was going on. So overall, they've been doing good with the Meta feature. I like that they add celebrity voices. I think on one of my glasses I have John Cena, and another one I have the girl from Veronica Mars. I can't think of her name, but Kristen Bell, I believe her name is. They have some celebrity voices that they have updated the Meta AI with. So that's pretty cool. Overall, for the Meta glasses, I give them a 3 out of 5. They're a great pair of glasses, great pair of sunglasses. The only thing that I really hate is the battery life. I feel like they should have put a little bit more effort into the battery life. And I'm pretty sure that when they do a version 2 or version 3, maybe 4, they'll have a substantial increase in battery life. Because, I use MacBooks, and I remember MacBooks, the battery life was like 4 hours. and now it's up to like 16. So I do think that's something that they will increase over time, but I do wish they would have put a little bit more effort into the battery life, because it's super important with these glasses. Now, I do see people coming out with different devices. I saw something where you can wear on the glasses and charge the glasses as you're wearing them or using them. I would never do anything like that. I'm not wearing something on my face and like it goes right here and wraps around and charges the glasses while you're wearing them. And I'm like, what if they explode on your face? So that's just not something that I'm willing to take a chance with. So yeah, I just stay away from stuff like that. I saw another one, a desktop charger that charges the glasses on your desktop. I'm just going to stick with the case, because this case was made to charge these glasses. I'm not going to test some aftermarket charging device with these glasses, because they are really expensive. So yeah, I don't recommend any of that stuff. I just stick to the basics. And another thing I want to point out, when I do leave these in the car, I put these under the seat, because I don't want to leave them out in the heat and potentially get too hot. So yeah, the case is really nice. It's really good at protecting them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about them. I don't regret my purchase. I really love them. I wear these almost daily. I recommend these for anyone who's a fan of Ray-Ban and they want to get a pair of Ray-Bans that are also smart and they can use in their daily life with their phone or electronics. All right. Thank you for watching, and you have a blessed day.